Hello there. Low cloud, light winds and dense fog of the Christmas period is being replaced as we head into the new year. Yes, something a little bit more unsettled. We're going to see some heavy rain and some snow. Strong winds very much a feature as well once again. And then once that clears away, it's going to turn noticeably colder, not only by day, but also through the night. Now, that's all because we've got this conveyor belt of weather fronts pushing in from the Atlantic. That's starting to bring some rain, some of it heavy, moving out of Northern Ireland across Scotland through the early hours of New Year's Eve. The winds strengthening, gusts in excess of 50 to 70 mile an hour. So the Met Office has issued an amber weather warning, which will remain in force throughout New Year's Eve from Inverness down to Fort William. Flooding and possible travel disruption is likely as well. The main front will sink its way steadily south, but a rash of showers tuck in behind, so it stays unsettled and windy with it. Our rain sits across northern England and North Wales. Ahead of it, it will be windy throughout the afternoon, but it will be largely fine and dry, and here we'll keep double digits. So if you're heading out for the evening hours to see in the new year, yes, the wettest story will be across Wales and northern England. Sandwiched either side, it will be largely fine and dry. It's still going to be windy, mild with it though, because the wind's still coming from a southwesterly direction. But as that weather front continues to sink its way steadily south, on New Year's Day, the strongest of the winds will be with that front. We could see gusts of winds once again close to 60 miles an hour, maybe stronger at times. Behind it, the wind direction swings round to a northerly and it will turn noticeably colder. So it's going to be a pretty miserable afternoon from East Anglia down to the Dorset coast, a line of heavy rain sinking its way southeast. Behind it, sunny spells, a few scattered showers. Showers with elevation across the Pennines could be wintry. There'll be more wintry showers again into Scotland, but also accompanied by some sunny spells. But factor in the strength and the direction of that wind. It is going to feel pretty cold indeed. So it's going to be a blustery day. Strongest of the winds down to the south, but nevertheless on exposed coast in Scotland, you'll certainly notice the difference with the feel of the weather. Look at the temperatures. We're looking at around 2 to 4 degrees perhaps on Wednesday, down into the southeast under the cloud and rain, still double digits, but it's not going to last because that weather front continues to sink its way over into the near continent. The northerly component brings that air all the way down from the Arctic. It means that any showers will be wintry in nature. Good deal of sunshine around on Thursday, but that brisk wind making it feel quite cold out there. You'll certainly need to wrap up warm if you're out and about, as those temperatures just a few degrees above freezing. That is going to be a bit of a shock to the system. That will also allow the temperatures to fall away through the night. Hard frost quite widely across the country, and we could see some freezing fog returning perhaps into the far north of Scotland. So if we look at Friday, Saturday, dry, cold and sunny, but then there's a potential of something that little bit milder. We might see temperatures just around average or above as we look further ahead. And that's because the wind direction once again swings round to a southwesterly. We'll have to keep an eye on when it bumps into that colder air if we could see some snow on the leading edge, but the cold snap not lasting for long.